Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Guys, it is Tuesday the 28th of December 2021, a few days before the new year 2022. Will it be the year of Federico Chiesa? Why? Because he has the number 22 on the back, as simple as that, and also because yesterday he released some beautiful words that we have to speak about in that video. Not only him, because we will have to speak about the striker situation. Scamacca yes, Scamacca no, is Scamacca the new Federico Chiesa? We'll speak about Cavani, but also a midfielder, because on Tuttosport, guy, there is someone that we know really well. It is Paul Pogba in big page. Why are they speaking about that? We will go for that in a few seconds. First of all, put a maximum of like to the video, subscribe to the channel. Here we go. As every transfer market, guys, if there is a name that comes back every time, it is Paul Labile Pogba. And you know, guys, you know that when we are speaking about Paul Labile Pogba, La Pioche, Octopus, my heart goes Pogba, Pogba, Pogba. You know that I am a weak person for that Paul Pogba. And why am I speaking about him? Because Tuttosport, they put in a front page with a big picture, Paul Pogba, writing Juve Pogba. Perché si può. Juve Pogba, why is it possible? Why is it possible? And then I'm going crazy when I see these pages at 1 a.m. in the morning, because then I can't sleep anymore and I'm dreaming. That midfield with Locatelli, Will Pogba, mamma mia, I'm super happy. What is the problem? And what is the problem? Why? It's because it's Tuttosport that is speaking about again about Paul Pogba. And if we go back in archives, like my friend Sandro Ska on Twitter posted, we see that it's not the first time that Tuttosport is speaking about the French midfielder. We know it, every time they have the possibility, they put Pogba in big. Juve Pogba, it is possible. Juve Pogba, why do you have to believe in it? Juve party for Pogba. Pogba, Juve, do you want Pogba? And all these kind of titles, we are used to it now. So if we wait a bit longer, guys, the new Tuttosport cover page of 2060 will be Paul Pogba with a really old face. Guys, patience is really great, but we don't have to play with the emotions of the people. So do I believe in Paul Pogba, yes or no? Let's see why I should believe. According to Tuttosport, is because apparently they are saying that there is an opening. Why? Because the contract of Paul Pogba with Manchester United will stop in 2022 at the end of this season. Actually, in June, he can leave for free. We know that United already gave him for free for Juve. They don't want to do it again. He will probably not reintegrate Manchester United, even if they are not performing really well, and probably they will need him. He will not reintegrate the team, so if they can cash in, that would be great. There was Real Madrid on the player. Yesterday they made sure to explain that they are not anymore on Paul Pogba. They are actually going away. They are targeting new players like Gravenberch. So there is a bit less competition for the player who is still there in the run. It's Paris Saint-Germain, even if we know that he has never been the favorite team of Paul Pogba. But then there is still Juventus. Juventus that is still in his heart. He's still loving our president Andrea Agnelli. He's still loving our colors. He really would love to come back. One problem is that we are post-COVID. Even actually, to be honest, we are still in COVID time. That means that Juventus is paying attention to the finances. It's finished the time that we were giving 8 million here, 10 million there, 20, 30 million to players. We have to pay attention to what we are offering to players for free or not. Whoever, we have to pay attention to the cost. Now, is there a possibility to see Paul Pogba in January at Juve? Apparently, according to Tuttosport, yes. But first, we will have to sell two big players in our midfield. We are speaking about Arthur and Ramsey. If these two guys are leaving and quite fast, we can dream about Paul Pogba. What about the situation about these two players? The agent of Arthur was admitting that he needs a team that is believing in him and where Arthur can be the key. Why? Because in 1 year there is the World Cup in Qatar, and Arthur cannot allow himself to miss that World Cup. So that would be actually a loan, because we know that we spend a lot of money on Arthur, saving actually on his salary, loaning him out maybe to Arsenal. The other player that can go in Premier League is Ramsey. They are speaking with a lot of team there, also their high salary, about 8 9 million euro. Ramsey is also going there, and then we'll probably pay a part of his salary, because even for the Premier League there is a big question mark. Is he still a fit player? We want to take the risk to taking on loan, but Juventus will still have to pay a part of his salary, so pay attention. We go and we continue with all the other news, because there are a lot. First of all, congratulations to Leonardo Bonucci, that yesterday won the best defender of 2021. Deserved, really deserved, for what he did with Juve, but especially with the Italian national team. Italy that won actually the best team of 2021, and that's actually totally deserved. And then we go to the Gazzetta dello Sport, because Gazzetta dello Sport, who are they putting? Not Paul Pogba, they are putting Scamacca. Scamacca that is in all the front pages. Scamacca with half a Sassuolo shirt, half a Juve shirt. Juve c'è l'offerta. Juventus, there is the offer for Scamacca, 35 million euro for the Italian striker. Tuttosport is going to the possibilities to all the strikers, saying that Cavani is not possible. There was the name of Cavani. I know that a lot of you are putting his name also in the comments on YouTube. No, it's not possible. Yesterday it was confirmed after his goal that Cavani is a real important player for United, and he will probably not leave. Yesterday we made actually the recap of all the possible strikers, and Tuttosport is confirming. So if you didn't see the video of yesterday, check it, because they are actually saying the same. But Scamacca is a player that Juventus, if they are able to do some sales like Kulusevski for example, and cash in, they want to go immediately in January. Pay attention, because Sassuolo, they go back to what they did last year with Scamacca. They're saying no, if you want him, it's 40 million euro, and that's probably too expensive for Juventus. A striker will come. Who will it be? At the moment, we don't know. Speaking about Federico Chiesa, guys, Federico Chiesa, yesterday he was speaking. He made an interview where he said, holidays for me, holidays for Federico Chiesa. No. I stayed, I skipped my holidays. Why? Because I had to train. I have to come back. I have to heal from that injury, because I want to be 100% for 2022. I want it to be my year. And these kind of words, when we know the sacrifices that these kind of players are doing sometimes, it makes us fans super happy. So hopefully it can be the year Federico Chiesa. Why am I linking Scamacca and Federico Chiesa? It's because some of you said, Beppe, if you don't believe in Scamacca, pay attention, because you didn't believe in Federico Chiesa as well. And that's where I tell you, pay attention. Federico Chiesa already had 4 seasons in Serie A. He already reached, not as a striker, but as an offensive player, 10 goals in Serie A in one single season. Scamacca is 22 already. He played only 1.5 season, never reached at the moment the 10 goals in Serie A. Pay attention, pay attention. I'm not saying Scamacca is bad. Is he the player that will solve our problems? I'm doubting. But the good news is that a lot of players will come back. Chiesa, Dybala, and Giorgio Chiellini, and then we will have Danilo in a few days, not for the first game. How can we play in a 4-4-2 with Federico Chiesa on the right, with Bernardeschi that is in top form on the left, in that kind of 4-4-2 with McKennie and Locatelli in the middle? Speaking about that game versus Napoli, will that be the first game of Juve in 2022? We are not sure, because reports are saying that Napoli, Juve could be called off because of COVID-19. Here we are again. Here we go again, like last year, identically the same. Why? Because there are some players that went in Coppa Africa, because they have some players with COVID, but that was absolutely not the problem when Juventus was losing versus Napoli without the half of the team. It is what it is, and we will finish with Corriere dello Sport that is actually putting Dybala at risk. The extension of the contract of Dybala is at risk, when we were all believing that only the signature was missing for Dybala to be the player of Juventus for the next 5 years. Apparently Corriere dello Sport is saying pay attention, because there is a risk. At the moment nothing is done. There will be no talks anymore in 2021. They will speak again maybe even in February, March to extend the contract, because Juventus said pay attention. Yes, we agreed on a lot of things, but probably we want to go even lower. Why is that? First of all, is it fake news? Is it true? We don't know at the moment. And why is that? Maybe Juventus was thinking, but Dybala is a lot of injured at the last moment. Is he a player that we want to give 10 million, yes or no? So we don't know, guys. What would you do? What would you really do with Paulo Dybala? Extending or not, knowing that from January or February actually he can sign for free wherever he wants. There are even speaking about some rumors of Marotta being there waiting to take Dybala. Let me know, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, Forza Juve.